Hey, today on All Vehicles Great and Small, we're going to take a look at this International Harvester model R-190. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Tammy Walker.
We're going to do the walk around first and then the information and historical facts at the end.
We'll take a look at the front end of this International Harvester. What's really unique about this is this has a louvered grill. So if it's really cold in the wintertime, they can just close these all up and keep the engine warm and then open up for the hot seasons. This also has the butterfly hinge hood. We'll talk more about that when we get around to it. We've got our single headlights. Look at this cool design coming down like this. This is really a lot of metal work involved in making these old vehicles. We go headlight down to our marker light here, and we've got this front bumper coming across. Then the headlight over here. Got some little hooks here. And we got, once again, one of these aftermarket little lights up here, the turn signal and brake lights, our butterfly hinge hood. This section here, this is the air cleaner coming out of our diesel engine. We'll talk more about that. We'll come down and we've got another unusual rim. This is also a California split rim. Not only is this a step, but this is our diesel tank. We'd fill our diesel up. There we go. Not for hire. We've got the key lock again coming in through here. And once again, some nice big mirrors, which I think are also aftermarket. And the top thing. Now, I believe this vehicle was meant to pull mobile homes around. That's what it's set up for. Come down here, we got our exhaust smokestack coming up. You can see down here, they've got some spacers in there to hold it tight. Coming around. Okay, this is an air brake vehicle. So here's our air cams for our air brakes. There's one here. There's one on the other side. And we've got a dually. I love this truck because it's so short. Once again, another one of these old rims. And we're already at the back of the truck. That was quick. Guess you call this a 4-foot bed. Come back here. Let's see, look at old license plate, 1959. I don't know what year this International is, so that is not quite sure. We've got our little lights back here. That's broken off. So if you want to see what that looks like, there's one over here. And then we've got our tail lights in here too. So got our hitch coming down, our wire harness set. And some more little marker lights on the sides. Let's see if we come down underneath here and take a look. Let's take a look underneath this. Look at the size of that rear end. Jeez. All right. Feel good about that? And we'll just do the walk around to this side. And we've got another step here. We've got our museum ascension numbers. And this also has that drip rail across. And then it's set up here at the top for the wide load, your horns, your lights. Watch out, everybody. Here I come. You got 5 of those marker lights up top. But let's take a look inside at this diesel engine. Now, these are actually kind of dangerous. You have to be careful with these. They can come down and hurt you. So make sure you have it set right. This is a Cummins i6 diesel. I means inline, so it's inline 6. We've got no spark plugs. We just have our diesel line going right into our head. There's a lot of components on here. I'm going to guess this is the alternator. Got our pulleys coming down, pulleys to our fan. Got a fan shroud and a radiator. This must be our power steering unit. And what's this part?
That is an air compressor for the brake system.
Let's go around the other side and take a look.
This side has no locking mechanism. I will hold it so it doesn't kill you.
All right. This is our air cleaner. You can see it comes down from way over there. Got our water pump down there, and it looks like some sort of water pump system with our heater hoses coming off of it. And I can barely see down in there. All right. I feel that's good for this vehicle. Good job. You know, you should never use your steering wheel to pull yourself up, but I did. All right. Here's our RPMs. These look like glow in the dark.
This material is called radioluminescence. It's paint mixed with radium-226. This material was used on dials, clocks, and watches.
This was at the Yakima Truck Show 99. Here's our key. We'll talk about that as we go. I see the word temp over here. And we've got our speedometer. Once again, looks like that glow in the dark text. And then our air pressure. This old fashioned ash can. Come down here, we've got our water temp and our glove box. Come down, that's probably fresh air or maybe heat. Got our heater core right there. Over here to some more toggle switches, buttons, engine oil pressure. And then we come over here, we've got, this is not for parking. I don't know what this is for. Maybe this is a brake. And then our turn indicator over here. One says dry road, slippery road. The other one says truck, tractor, protection, normal, emergencies. Switches back and forth. Let's come down here and take a look. Okay, once again, we've got that brights headlight thing. We've got our clutch, besides that brake pedal, and our gas. We'll come over here to our shifter, Road Ranger section, pull that, little button there, shift, and a lot of foot space. Go sides that mirror. How to shift the fuller Road Ranger transmission. Start with the selector in the down position. It's hard to read this. Let me try this. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, raise selector. Downshift 8, 7, 6, 5, depress selector. Shift 4, 3, 2, 1. Successful operation of the Road Ranger transmission depends on a clean air surplus. Keep air lines clear. What's this here? Let's try to get that in there and take a look. Pull for, it's really hard to see. Yeah. Well, if you know, leave it in the comments. That'd be helpful. Here's the handhold, I think, to help you up. Or it's just part of the chair. Pull this and you can move your chair in and out.
The International Harvester R Series began production in 1953, replacing the L Series. The R model line introduced the use of the IH tractor grill emblem to their road vehicles. Also, the R Series started to offer the four-wheel drive in their vehicles. Before this, four-wheel drives were conversions offered by International or a second-party manufacturer. The light-duty R-110 to 130 models and the medium-duty R-140 to 180 model lines was replaced in 1955 with the S-Series. We talked about that truck in last week's video. However, the heavy-duty R-190 and up survived until 1972. And they barely changed their cosmetics, even keeping that old 1940s cab, which made this truck hard to date, and I went through the museum records and there wasn't a date there either. The R-Series had many model families for multiple uses. They had the pickup truck, the delivery van, the chassis cab, the conventional, and the cab over engine. They also had denotations for different things. So the F was for tandem rear axles, the H was for heavy duty, and D stood for the diesel engine models, which were more focused on with this R series. The medium duty and the heavy duty R series chassis were the basis for the Peugeot van assembled by Twin Coach. With the introduction of the S-Series, the heavy-duty R-Series had many model revisions, such as the R-Series COE, which was replaced by the DCO 400, and a construction F-Series fleet was reformed from the R and V series. And by 1965, the construction trucks dropped the R-Series, and Paystar ended the heavy-duty R-Series in 1972. International Harvester Company was founded in 1902. Navistar took it over between 1986 and 2021. Now it is a subsidiary of Stratton, which means it's part of the Volkswagen Group. Made in Indiana, Ohio, California, Connecticut, and Ontario, Canada. This International also has that little hole for the hand crank to help start your truck up.
If you have any comments or stories you'd like to tell about this truck, please leave it below. We appreciate it so much. And remember to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us grow. Hey, thanks for stopping by.